Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Lone Wolf, played by Piece of the Universe. We're here at the ancient Chianti Gate. We just opened it up. Had to battle another Gurgaz, because they really seem to like those guys now. We have leveled up a little bit, so it kind of makes sense they start throwing more big bad guys at us. It's alright, we knocked them down a peg. Cost us, but we knocked them down. That's all I can really care about. Alright, so let's go ahead and just continue the story. So yeah, we looted, didn't get much in return, but that's okay. After the last of your enemies fall, enemies fall or enemy falls? Last of your enemies fall. I think, yeah, singular for falls. You find yourself once more swallowed by the darkness and the eerie silence of the sunken forest. With gritty determination, you resolve to press on into the forest and continue your mission, despite the perils that undoubtedly lie ahead. More than ever, you are determined to find the way to the enemy's fortress of Vatog, and above all, deny them the chance to study and misuse Leandra's prototype. You can only hope that the girl's hasty departure will not help your enemy and their evil plans. Oh, we might actually level up here. It's kind of funny we reached the end of the chapter. I really should have checked before I ended the episode last time, but whatever, that just happens. Okay, we got a lot of bonuses in intelligence, that's cool. Should get another bonus in dex, I think? Yeah, there we go. Okay, Kai power up, endurance up. Not quite enough to unlock the next sword power, that's alright. So, what's this chapter called? Chapters are going... Oh, we're still in Forest Hunt. Oh, this is Forest Hunt Chapter 3. Alright. I think each one of these have 4 chapters. I have no idea how many parts there are, though. Hard to tell. The night is still young, and you must push on. Your muscles ache with combat fatigue, but you dare not stop to rest. That's totally fair, actually. He's had, what, 10, 15 battles, all in a single night? That's gotta wear on you. The main enemy outpost is nearby, and once you find it, perhaps you will also discover the way to Vatog. Whatever lies ahead in the northern area of the sunken forest, you vow to face and defeat it. So, alright, what does the map say? You're gonna show me which way to go here? That's apparently it. I was expecting choices. Don't know why I was expecting choices. But alright, sure. What do we got? This is the Eastern Wilderness. Let's go. Sorry, hit the wrong button. That's where I wanted to go. Yep. Yes, and I will write my story from here. Thank you for asking. You reach a small clearing that is dominated by a large mound of ancient snow-covered debris. You climb to the top of the mound, and you are treated to a moonlit view of the sunken forest to the north of the chasm. In the ashen light, you can see Vatog, perched on the northern west rim of the crater. It is a chilling sight. I'm not sure about standing on top of the mound, because that seems to make you a target, but okay, whatever, sure. You can head directly towards the enemy fortress, which is obviously the most direct approach. Or you can choose to explore the eastern area of the forest and look for another way to reach Vatog. That seems like that would be safer, wouldn't it? Seems like the main route would be heavily guarded. So that's one of the exploration routes. That's the other exploration route. Or not. Maybe that's... Yeah, we have no idea what that is. That's the Western Wilds. So let's look at the question mark first. Because, you know, always got to do the side quests to get some great stuff. Oh, okay, we got a random piece here. Oh, not a random encounter, it's just where the marker really is. You push on through the forest until you stumble upon some fresh tracks that have been left in the snow. You suspect they were made by the booted feet of Drakarim. Your suspicions are quickly confirmed when a Drakarim patrol appeared nearby. The Drakarim leader tells his soldiers to draw their weapons. Then he orders one of them to go back to their camp and raise the alarm. You must act quickly if you are to prevent the Drakarim runner from carrying out the order. So I take it they did that because they spotted me. Wasn't explicitly stated, but that's probably what it is. So, force him to join the fight? Maybe. Count on your alacrity. Or turn the fight in your favor. That actually sounds like the best idea. I mean, relying on alacrity, maybe, but... Well, I do have really good decks. But I have really good int, too. So let's go ahead and do this one. Kai Discipline. Drains me a little bit, but hopefully not too much, and no quick time events. You decide that a bold act of Kai courage is needed now. You grit your teeth and launch yourself towards the Jakarim with unnerving speed. In the blink of an eye, you draw your weapon as you rush towards the enemy line. The unexpected turn of speed and aggression unsettles the Jakarim. You are able to barge aside two of the enemy and deal a heavy blow upon the Jakarim runner before he can get away. You are now surrounded by enemies, but thanks to your Kai training, you are able to retain your balance and continue your attack. Okay, so heavily weakened one of the guys, but the others are full strength. That's of debatable utility, but I'll take it. I'm pretty sure something more or less would have happened if I'd used my dex instead. So, okay, he looks alone. If he's alone, I'm totally going to use this. Oh, though he just has 60 left. No, I'm not going to use that. That's totally just a quick attack. He probably has a bunch of guys that come up after this. So, what do we got? Yep. Okay, there's him. Hi there. Jakarim. Then another Jakarim. I'm expecting a Giak, but I could just be wishful thinking there. Okay, now we're going to use... Yeah, we're going to use Rising Sun. If we pull this off correctly, they'll be heavily injured. They won't be dead, but that's okay. Heavily injured, I will settle for. Yep, that totally worked. I think if I can actually pull this off, assuming I can do the follow-up for the combined attack. Let's try it. Yes, that totally worked. He should be dead. Thank you. And then a heavy attack on the other guy. And that should be it, right? Oh no, heavy attack isn't going to do it by itself. I might just be able to... Well, I can shield up. Or I can make him stunned. Like the idea of stunning him. Let's do it. Pow. There we go. Now he's stunned, and I don't want to do anything else. Oh no, he's not stunned anymore. He came out of the stun. Oh, and he's going to call for help. Hell's bells. Okay, well at least they're only Geox. Alright, so that's unfortunate. Is he going to attack? He might not. No, he's going to heal. Well, that seems fair. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a combined attack on him. Let's get rid of him. Now see, that time I'm able to pull off those attacks. If I can get my Kai back, that'd be fantastic. Okay, great. Let's use the Kai discipline to do 6 cents, I think, would probably be best here. Force him to attack me. I have enough endurance that I can totally do the counterattack with no worries. Oh, just knocked him down, not out. It's alright. What about the other guy? I know you're going to attack me. Yep, there we go. And you get counterattacked. Okay. Didn't get knocked back, but that's alright. Oh, I have a full bar. I was not expecting that. Let's drink an endurance potion. It's not a whole hell of a lot, but it should be enough to take out one of these guys, I think. Yeah, I can do a heavy attack on this guy with a follow-up. Oh! No, missed. That's a pain in the ass, I gotta say. What about this guy? He has more health. Let's do the bleeding attack on him. Assuming I don't miss this one. There we go. Yeah, so he should bleed to death. Pretty short order, I think. And I have no more endurance. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take it on the chin then, whatever they're gonna do to me. I could throw something, but that would cost me health. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat a little bit of health. Oh, missed it. Well, killed him off, but I missed the shot. That was just sad, really. Okay, so now he gets the free attack on me. Go ahead. Yeah, I expected that. Alright. That's fine. Getting my endurance back. Now I'll just beat you into the ground. No offense. And a little bit of bonus. Alright, great. Okay. That was a relatively easy fight, especially compared to the one with the Gurgas. So, what do we get for that? Well, obviously we get loot. I'm just wondering, you know, what's the whole point of this side piece here? So we got Tunnel Sweeper, that's awesome. Superior Throwing Knives, which is nice. Finest Leather, Elixir of Ode, okay. Not fantastic loot, but great. You hurry away from the clearing along the track on which the Drakarim first appeared. There are many footprints in the snow, and you are fearful on encountering more of the enemy ahead. You take to the tree, and your caution is soon rewarded. Makes sense. Stay off the path as much as possible. You arrive at the edge of a large Drakarim encampment. The stiff bodies of Drakarim soldiers are piled in a heap at one side of the camp, opposite several biovacs that are guarded by a handful of troops. A Drakarim commander is barking out orders. Something fatal and unforeseen has happened here, and you are determined to find out what it is, and whether or not it's on your side. In the midst of the biovacs stands a tent that is much larger than the others. It is the Drakarim commander's tent. It may contain the answer to this mystery. Huh. Drakarim commander is outside of his tent right now. Oh, and I really wish I was... This is not the first time I wish that stealth was part of my moveset. So, you may be spotted at any moment. Resolve to make a run for the tent. That's definitely going to get you spotted. Make for the tent, trying to avoid the guards. Well... Okay, so definitely be spotted. Maybe spotted. Let's go for the maybe spotted. Probably going to require a quick time event. That took health. How did that take health? Let's find out. With stealth, you make your way slowly between the biovacs. Unfortunately, the surest route to the tent requires you to pass very close to the corpses. The cold has preserved their flesh, but the smell is unnaturally strong. Nausea wells up in the pit of your stomach, and it makes you vomit. That's definitely not good. You are lucky not to attract the attention of the Drakarim, but you feel debilitated when you finally are able to approach the tent. You discover that the tent is unoccupied. It contains only a camp bed and a folding table, upon which there is a pouch made from Giak hide. Wait, they make pouches out of the skin of their soldiers? Of their foot soldiers? I mean, I realize the Giaks are just cannon fodder, but man, that has gotta have a bad effect on morale. Alright, sure. You flip it open and discover a written report. You keep this Drakarim report. It may contain useful information, but you have no time to decipher it now. You leave the camp by the same way you entered. Forewarned, you hold the hem of your cloak firmly to your nose and mouth as you pass close by the mound of stiff Drakarim corpses. Beyond the encampment lies an expanse of dense timberland. You push deeper into the thick forest until you feel sure that there are no enemies nearby. Now you stop to rest and examine the Drakarim report. From what you were able to decipher the Giak script, you learn that an attempted mutiny took place at the encampment. A rival Drakarim captain, with an old score to settle, mustered half the camp and tried to kill the leader and take command. Unfortunately for them, the commander was meeting with an elite Gurgaz when the revolt started, and had made short work of the mutineers and their luckless captain. The frozen corpses you saw piled opposite the biovacs are their last remains. The Guraz is referred to as Red Fang. It is the highest ranking of all enemies operating in the sunken forest. The report also says that, after the revolt was quelled, Red Fang returned to its post. It has been tasked with guarding an ancient Chianti portal, which is located to the northeast. Beyond the portal there are a network of tunnels, one of which leads to Vatang. It is by this way that the Giaks and Drakarim have invaded the sunken forest, and it is the way along which all the loot from the Rockstarn is being transported to the Darklands fortress. You will allow yourself a wry smile. You've discovered the way you must go in order to complete your mission. I don't know, Red Fang sounds like quite a bit of trouble, and we could probably do it. I think it's only going to give me that way to go. I can't go towards the other crossroad now. Huh. Well, I knew it was a possibility it would lock me out of a choice. Can I rest here? Might be a little dangerous. Crawling with the enemies. Yeah, bad idea. Okay. What's our health like? Not great, but not terrible. If we could boost our health and endurance, I would feel a lot better. That will only boost our Kai, right? Yeah. I suppose we take one of the potions? I hate to do it. We can take an endurance potion. I'd rather not take a health potion, but the thing is, they're not going to let me rest. I really should. Well, so let's go to the crossroads and then see if it lets me meditate. It might. It's hard to tell. Dangerous, but it might be worse. I say we take the risk. My health is just too low. Really hope this pays off. In a good way. Okay, health is up. Endurance is up. We were not interrupted. That is good. Okay. Totally paid off. And then let's go ahead and go to the Eastern Wilderness. Because it's the only route we can go. We could go back to do the shop and stuff, but I don't think we really have anything right now, right? Let's look at our bag. Do we want to sell anything or do anything with any of this? We only have 136 gold. The knives are nice. Oh, that's right. These mushrooms help us with endurance. Put that in the bag. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any real reason to return to the town. It'd be nice to pick up more health potions, but I don't actually remember them selling any health potions. So I think we just take it and go. Let's just go. Eastern Wilderness, Forest Crossing, let's go. Guarded by Red Fang, which I'm sure is not going to be a horrible, horrible fight. He says, hopefully. You push deep into the darkening forest, heading northeast. The moonlight is obscured by the thick canopy of pines branches, and the surrounding shrubs and bushes become harder to avoid in the inky darkness. Suddenly, a scream pierces the night. It is the fearful cry of a young woman. It is Leandra, and she is in trouble. You hear distant growls of the enemy, and they galvanize you into action. You turn in the direction of Leandra's plaintive scream, and hurry as fast as you can through this difficult timberland. You know that she has brought this upon herself, but you feel compelled nonetheless to go to the aid of the speckless girl. Okay, try not to judge her too harshly. She's shown decent ability to be able to hide. She just, you know... Hope for the chance of a clear shot, or just draw their attention. Well... do that way, she's bound to get captured. I know I don't have this option, because I don't master the discipline. Upgrading strength might not be a terrible idea, because that'll upgrade our vitality, and we should really use it. Or just hope for a clear shot. If we do a clear shot, we should be able to weaken them before we attack. So let's do that. Oh, of course, run. Okay. Charge successfully. Take aim. Nice shot. Okay. You hurry in the direction of Leandra's cry, praying all the while that it is not too late to save her. A group of Drakarim and Giok surround Leandra. She is being held firmly by a Drakar, and she is being taunted mercilessly by the gathered Gioks. Leandra and her captor are standing side-on to your position, and you have a clear field of fire at the Drakar. But you must take your shot quickly before the others spot you. Your missile arcs over the heads of the patrol and strikes the Drakar in the temple, killing him instantly. Boy, if only you had that kind of aim during the battle sequences. Leandra senses that you have slain the Drakkar, and she draws her crossbow from beneath her cloak. Okay, good. So she can take them out, right? So we don't need to do a battle sequence? It's hard to tell. So apparently I leaped in and started attacking Geox and Drakkar. Her movements are unusually clumsy, and you fear that she has been wounded. You shout to her, urging her to get away and seek cover in the dense forest. For once, she seems to take heed of your good advice. The oncoming patrol is now fully aware of your presence, and they seize the advantage. Quickly, you draw your hand weapon and step forward to meet their determined attack. Well, she could have, I don't know, tripped, because that seems to be, a common staple and trope for women who are running in the woods, especially in the dark. And that's why she was clumsy, because she was still shaking it off, or possibly the Yak wounded her. It's hard to tell. Okay, how many do we do? We have 2 here. Oh, sure. Just try to attack me straight away, huh? Not gonna work out well for you. Oh, okay. He was already heavily injured. Nice. How about you? You gonna let me attack yet? Almost. There we go. I'm tempted to do this. But if it's only the one of him, and he's only has 2,000, which I know sounds like a lot, but it's really not all that much. And he's already down a thou. So keep doing these attacks. He should be dead in short order. The weak attack might do it, but instead I'm going to bash him. If it stuns him, all the better, but I think it'll just kill him straight out. Yep, there we go. Now, is there anybody else? I expect there to be somebody else. Yep, there we go. Yeah, bash all your shield you want, buddy. Doesn't intimidate me in the slightest. Okay, now I'm glad I saved my sword, or my magic sword. My magic powers. Because if I do a sweep, this should hurt them a lot. So, okay, let's charge this baby up. Just, focus there and kaboom. Oh, just knocked him back. But that's okay. And then I think we shield up. If they let me. Yeah, shielding up's probably the safest move here. Let my Kai restore, let my endurance restore, and then I can respond to their attacks. Oh, or they could, drink a potion and feel better. That's fine too. That's expected. Or okay, they didn't attack me at the. Oh, that's. I feel like that's a little bit of bullshit right there. Let's go ahead and make him bleed for it, huh? Yeah, there we go. I was worried there for a minute that it wasn't gonna work. Go over here, and we want to do the heavy attack on you. And slice over, and that should kill you right out. Good. What we don't want to do is attack you. We want to attack... Excuse me. Oh, come on. It's my turn. Now, I want to attack you over here. We will do... No, the quick attack isn't going to be enough. We need to do the combo attack. And then we'll just take it on the chin for the other guy. Oh, of course, the blade lock. Why wouldn't there be a blade lock? Oh, that's going to hurt. But, no, doesn't quite take him out. And my endurance is too low. Mind Blast might actually just kill him straight up. Let's do it. Let's try to kill him. I don't know if it actually does that kind of damage. Oh, yeah, almost 1,000 points. That's fantastic. Okay. Well, he's going to bleed. Oh, and call for reinforcements. Of course he is. Keep forgetting they can do that. 2 of them again? Yeah, 2 of them again. And my magic sword's still recovering. You can crack your neck all you want, man. Oh, man. Attacking on my turn is just total bull, I gotta say. It's alright. It's fine. We'll just beat him into the ground. Maybe. Yes. Possibly. Yes, totally killed him off. And if we can get a recharge off of that, that'd be fantastic. I don't think it works that way, but it'd be nice. We're going to swallow a endurance potion so we can maybe take these guys out. Heavy attack. Might do it. And across the other way, and doesn't quite kill him. But it should do it with the heavy, light attack now. And bye-bye, baby. Okay, light attack does 354. That's good to remember. Can we shield up? No, because it's still on cooldown. Can we do anything? We can heal ourselves. Doesn't seem totally worth it right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Took a little bit of Kai, but I should get that Kai back when I kill him. Oh, I got endurance back for that too. I did not realize that was even a thing. I didn't realize the healing also gave me endurance. Have I just not been paying attention to these just power descriptions this whole time? I feel like such a dummy. I didn't even know. Okay, well that's good to know. I'm gonna have to remember that. Yeah, you just die and then I get my Kai back. Which means I have almost full health, almost full endurance, and full Kai. And nobody else is coming, so that's great. Yeah, just walk away dramatically and then, you know, suddenly remember, oh yeah, we have to loot the bodies. So, okay. Healing restores endurance. That is really good to know. So let's take all this loot. Superior throwing knives, superior crossbow bolts. Health potion, nice. And ash, which is good. Helps us level up our equipment. As the last of the Dracorim patrol falls to your fatal blows, you rush across the clearing and enter the trees at the place where Leandra escaped. Her fresh tracks in the snow are easy to follow, and soon you catch up with her. She has stopped to dress a wound in her upper right arm. At first she is startled by your sudden appearance, but she breathes a sigh of relief when she sees it is you, and not a Drakkar, that has found her. Well, I can totally heal her with, yeah. That way she won't be a hindrance later on. Try to be reasonable. Take her responsibilities. Really? You're going to try to lecture her? No. Just heal her. Just heal her. Don't lecture her. Just help her out. You ask Leandra her permission to look at the wound. She agrees, and you are relieved to find that it is just a flesh wound. It was caused by an untainted blade. It appears the Dracorim wanted to interrogate her thoroughly before putting her to the sword. You use your Kai discipline of healing to seal the wound in her arm and cleanse the flesh. She seems grateful for this, and she allows herself a rare smile. Although I'll continue to make my own decisions, I feel I at least owe you my thanks. You ask Leandra why her prototype is so important that the Dark Lords would send their troops across the border with orders to find and steal it. You're aware that my prototype harnesses Chianti power, and you have seen what the cubes can do, for good and for ill. The enemy must have learned my work from a spy, but they made a wrong assumption. They mistook my work for my father's. I believe they thought that my prototype was constructed wholly of Bronin, which explains why they looted all the Bronin they could find. It makes my blood boil that they don't even understand what they have in their hands. But how was I to know the enemy would launch an attack on the village just to steal my invention? Can't believe that I'm a cause of their attack. Yet if that's true, I refuse to stand aside and do nothing and allow the Dark Lords to misuse my invention. I had no intention of getting captured. All I want to do is make a difference. It does not seem likely that Leandra will change her ways anytime soon. Nevertheless, you have to admit that she has already done more than you could have ever expected from her. Well, at least you can count yourself lucky I was exploring this part of the forest, you say, with admirable restraint. Really? Admirable restraint, huh? Okay. I've discovered that the passage of the Vatang lies to the east. There's a grand portal which is guarded by a powerful Gurgaz. I intend to make my way there directly. If you sincerely wish to help me, you can, but you must act more responsibly from now on. Leandra looks you in the eyes unblinkingly. She nods her assent, and pulls herself easily to her feet. You sense that she is much invigorated by the effects of your Kai healing powers. Is she actually going to accompany us from now on, or is that just wishful thinking? So okay, there we go, the passageway to Vatag. Yeah, let's go ahead and meditate. Could be worse. Actually, we have nearly full health, nearly full endurance. I'm not even going to worry about it. Okay, that'll do it for this episode. We're going to go to Vatag next episode, and it's probably going to hurt. We might have to do that battle multiple times. It's hard to tell. We did not use anything in our belt, right? I don't think so. And with 5 slots in our belt, oh, plus 3 grenades, which will be really nice in case there's Geox there. And I don't think we want to do anything else with our belt. We have a heavy health potion, 2 light ones, which are barely going to do anything, but whatever. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Let's go ahead and actually eat one of these. That's a lot of endurance, so it's actually a waste, but we're going to do it anyway. Fills it up all the way. I'm glad we actually did that. And that'll do it for this episode. Go back to the map here. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Lone Wolf. I've been Peace of the Universe. You've been the Peace of the Universe too. And a welcome audience, I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.